This is ABC7 News at 6, On the Road, live from the Festival of Trees, presented by Central Maine Antique Mall, Dorsey Furniture, and Patriot Homes.
Good evening, everyone, and thank you for joining us. I'm Peter Dubois.
And I'm Beth Jones. If you can't already tell, we are here at the Anna Shrine in Bangor for their annual Festival of Trees. And if being in this room doesn't put you in the Christmas spirit, I'm not sure anything will.
Yeah, I think you might be out of luck at that point.
Indeed.
Well, we're going to have a lot more on the festivities throughout the show, but first we're going to take a look at what's happening around the state today. Yeah,
first tonight, workers at the Woodland Pulp Mill in Baileyville say they are on the verge of a strike vote. The United Steelworkers Local 27 is asking for the company to present a contract offer that provides sufficient wage increases to keep up with the cost of living.
All across this country, workers are leveraging whatever they can to better themselves. And our members in Woodland are no different. We're trying to get the best we can for our members and their families.
Well, there is a plan in the works for union workers to set up a, quote, bat light signal on the side of the tissue machines at the mill to send a message that says essential workers deserve a fair contract. We did reach out to Woodland Pulp for a comment, and they told us, quote, we're in negotiations and have a process for these discussions to follow. As you know, these discussions have not concluded. We're looking forward to meeting with the union officials the week after next. Woodland Pulp remains optimistic that we can work with the committee to collectively bring these negotiations to an equitable and logical conclusion. We'll keep you updated on the progress of those negotiations.
Well, after recently voting to unionize, the Starbucks in Portland's Old Port announced today it will be closing. U.S. Representative Shelley Pingree has called for an investigation of the closure, saying in part, quote, Starbucks' decision to close one of its busiest stores in Portland less than a month after workers formed a union appears to be a brazen violation of the National Labor Relations Act, end quote. Pingree met with workers from the Exchange Street store in Portland just days before they officially formed a union on October 18th. She called for the National Labor Relations Board to investigate and protect the workers at this location and others across the state.
Well, construction on the new police station in Ellsworth could be in jeopardy after a lawsuit is filed over alleged improper public notice. Our Matthew Jurancic explains.
A month after getting the go-ahead for a new police station, the city of Ellsworth is getting sued over how they attained the property.
It's appropriate to try to build a new police station that will serve the citizens of Ellsworth, but it has to be done the right way.
The city is getting sued by City Councilor Steve O'Halloran, Union River Associates Reality Holdings, Chase Incorporated, and Wiley & Grant LLC over the matter. An attorney gave us information regarding the case saying, quote, the city failed to give the public enough notice of its intended actions as required by the law and violated its procurement policy, end quote.
The city put out a very perfunctory notice that it was considering some action regarding the police station. It just said that there was going to be consideration of the police station. It didn't say anything about the city considering a 20-year lease. That's a big deal.
Baber went on to mention that the city not only failed to notify the public, but did not go through a formal bidding process.
That if it's going to expend more than $15,000 to get goods and services like a lease on a police station for 20 years and $1 million improvement contract, it makes sense to put it out to public bid, but for the fact the city didn't send it out to bid.
And Baber says while this lawsuit is not about money, it's more about doing the right thing.
Follow the proper procedures. Give the public notice, get the public input. The city of Ellsworth shouldn't be in a big rush to get this done. That's not a reason to ignore public input and to get the best available bids.
We spoke to city manager Glenn Mosier, who also serves as police chief, and he referred us to the city attorney. We tried to reach out to the attorney but have not heard back. Matthew Jurancic, ABC7 and Fox 22.
Well, Penobscot County municipalities will be paying more in property taxes next year. Next year's budget is $2.8 million higher than this year's, largely due to the rising cost of utilities as well as some salary increases. The budget affects all areas of the county, with an 8% increase being seen across the board.
Well, Governor Mills has announced a big tax cut is coming for Maine businesses. She says they'll see a significant cut in unemployment taxes next year thanks to an investment in the state's unemployment fund. Now, the Mills administration directed the investment of $382 million in COVID relief funds into Maine's unemployment trust fund. It was invested to help prevent tax increases for small businesses during the pandemic and ended up keeping the fund solvent while so many other states struggled. Because the trust fund is so strong, the state won't have to collect as much in unemployment taxes next year, saving Maine businesses an estimated $23.7 million.
Well, it's opening week at two of the state's largest ski resorts. Sunday River announced they've opened for the season this morning at 9 a.m. They're kicking things off first for season ticket holders, Icon Pass holders, and ticket pack users. This start is a little later than typically. They usually open up in late October or early November. Sugarloaf Mountain plans to open for the season tomorrow. People with the resort say their hardworking snowmaking team joined forces with Mother Nature to make sure at least 6 trails will be open, with many more on the way. And most of the state actually saw its first snowfall yesterday.
Absolutely.
So I'm sure a lot of places are really looking forward to opening up their trails and just people getting into winter spirit.
There's a lot of areas, though, where the snow didn't really stick around very long,
Right.
so you have to assume that snowmaking machines, the snowmaking teams, were very hard at work so that they could open when they wanted to.
And I bet they are some of the ones hoping for those below freezing temperatures so they can continue to
Absolutely.
make their snow and get business going.
All right, well, with a little bit more on what we can expect, at least in the coming hours, let's take a first look at our forecast.
Thank you so much, Beth and Peter. Our first weather today is brought to you by Saliba's Rug Cleaners, Maine's largest rug cleaning destination for over 70 years. No 70s here today, but it was a chilly one to start. Mid-20s outside, so all of that snow, that wintry mess we had yesterday all froze up. So hopefully you folks really gave some time to yourselves to leave early for that morning commute, as it was slippery outside. Right now, we do have a couple of flurries still lingering in the region, pretty much all throughout the state. Not really heavy, but it is more on the scattered and lighter end, as pretty much the whole northeast is under some snow showers. Look at that lake effect snow, though, in upstate New York. Those darker blues indicate some heavier lake effect snow bands. So get ready. We're not talking inches. We're talking feet in upstate New York. Here in Maine, though, we do have a small craft advisory in effect until 6 a.m. on Friday, and then a gale warning until around 12 a.m. on Friday. So if you're out and about, please take extra precautions. Tonight, though, temperatures will continue to drop into the low 20s. Beth and Peter?
All righty, well, thank you so much, Conrad. We'll have more details on the forecast coming up.
Yep, and we'll also have a live interview with one of the Anna Shriners about all the festivities happening right behind us.
I see what you did there.
Yeah.
All right, well, we'll be right back.
ABC 7 and Fox 22 live at the Anna Shriners Festival of Trees on November 17th. A beautiful holiday live event sponsored locally by Cat Tracks LaGrange, your dealer for Hewitt Docks and Grasshopper lawnmowers. Leo & Sons Auto Repair, a family-owned business providing fast and dependable auto repair services. And Jerry's Used Cars at 2 locations, Route 7 Corinna and State Street VZ.
We're no football players, but we do know a lot about Medicare.
So why call some out-of-state 800 number
When help is right here at home?
Listen to what these people have to say.
My insurance kept going up and up and up and up.
I could never have navigated through the loopholes.
Gave me all my options and signed me up with what I needed within an hour.
Senior Planning Center was a lifesaver for us.
Oh, by the way,
We represent most Medicare health plans.
Step inside. Sit back. Kick back. Make yourself comfy. Make yourself cozy. Make life simple by choosing Patriot Homes to build and customize your new modular home. From decks, kitchen, and baths, remodeling garages, roofing, and siding. Let us help you design, plan, and build your dream home today. At your door and at your service, Patriot Homes, Eastern Maine's premier home builder.
Wings, Wings, Wings is hiring, hiring, hiring.
Come work at Wings, Wings, Wings.
Wings is #1.
Wings does case management.
Bring hope to families by working at Wings, Wings, Wings.
I work at Wings.
I work at Wings.
Come work at Wings!
Wings, Wings, Wings. Ranked one of the best places to work in Maine for the last 5 years in a row.
ABC 7 and Fox 22, live at the Anna Schreiner's Festival of Trees on November 17th. A beautiful holiday live event, sponsored locally by Central Maine Antique Mall, offering antiques, fine art, and collectibles from some of Maine's finest dealers. Dorsey Furniture, Route 1A Holden. Dorsey Fall clearance sale is going on now. This means big discounts on selected items. And Patriot Homes can tackle all your building projects. We do mobile, modular, stick-built homes to garages, porches, and more.
You're watching ABC 7 Bangor.
Welcome back, everyone. Well, if you're having any trouble getting into the Christmas spirit, you should look no further than right here at the Anna Shrine in Bangor. As our Susan Farley tells us, their annual event and biggest fundraiser will certainly get you into the holiday mood.
We've done it for a few years now, and we really have fun putting together a tree and the gifts.
It doesn't matter if you've done it many times or if it's your first. The Festival of Trees put on by the Anna Shriners in Bangor is sure to get you in the holiday spirit, both for the beautiful Christmas scenes and the underlying mission to give back.
My husband and I have recently taken over the ownership of Central Maine Harley-Davidson, and so we just love this organization and we think it's a great cause, and so we said we have to have a tree.
You could feel the excitement as people from businesses all over the area spent part of the week getting their trees up and decorated. But it didn't start this week. The planning began some time ago as they figured out what to put on and under the trees to make them stand out.
Our tree theme is a salty and sweet Christmas, so we've got popcorn, we've got candy, we've got a lot of sweet treats.
People purchase tickets and place them in buckets for the trees. Winners are drawn after the event is over. They get the trees, everything on them, and gifts under them. The festival is the Shriners' biggest fundraiser of the year, and the money helps the Shriners continue their charitable work.
Lots of gift cards we'll be doing, and then of course we have our vacuum that we bring in every year, which everybody likes the brand new vacuum.
We always have a lot of reactions where, the kids like it. Sometimes we do stuff geared towards adults, and we just kind of change it up every year.
The Festival of Trees is a family event that has also become an annual tradition.
Our biggest goal is to get everybody through the door that wants to come through the door and keep everybody happy.
So my family and I have come here. We've gone around, we've put our tickets in the buckets, and it's just a great tradition, and we've really enjoyed it.
Susan Farley for ABC 7 and Fox 22.
Okay. All right, well, we are back here at the Festival of Trees, and I am so happy to be joined by Galen White, potentate for the Anna Shrine. Galen, thank you so much for being with us this evening.
Thank you for being here. We appreciate you coming.
Well, this is one of my favorite nights of the year, without a doubt. It is impossible to not just get thrown right into the Christmas spirit, but there is a lot of purpose behind what's going on here. So talk a little bit about the mission of the festival.
Well, the mission of the festival is, of course, to raise money, but to have the trees out there and available to the public. And like you said earlier, if you can't get in the Christmas spirit, you come on in here for 30 minutes, I guarantee we can put you in the Christmas spirit. But a lot of this is to raise money so we can do what we do as Shriners and help do everything we need to do.
Well, let's go into a little bit more detail about that. So, because for anyone who doesn't know, what are the Shriners all about? And they do so much for kids. So talk about that.
The Shriners, in case you don't know, we're here to help children. We support, a lot of what we do support our hospitals. In this area we have a Shriners New England, which is in Springfield, which is orthopedic, and of course a Boston Burn Center that helps burn victims and cleft lips and palates. And we do a lot of work in Springfield with scoliosis. So.
And finally, this is your biggest fundraiser of the year, so this is a crucial event for you guys.
This is very crucial, and yes, this is our biggest fundraiser. Yes, and we look forward to it every year because when it comes to the Festival of Trees, we're all just like a bunch of kids at Christmas time.
All right, well, here's hoping that this festival's mission will be more than complete by the time it's done. Galen, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
Coming up next, stick with us. We have, of course, Tyler Cruz with sports and your full 5-day.
ABC 7 and Fox 22, live at the Anna Schreiner's Festival of Trees on November 17th. A beautiful holiday live event, sponsored locally by Doors Equipment. See them for Kubota sales and service. 1468 Hammond Street, Bangor. Are you running low on snacks? Do you need a stiff drink? Looking to get a bite to eat? C&K Variety has it all. And Complete Tire Service Incorporated. Make them your next stop for new tires, quality maintenance, and professional auto repair services.
You know, if one mattress was right for everybody, we wouldn't need to stock over 30 models. It doesn't exist. Our low price and sleep guarantees mean you won't pay too much for a great night's sleep. Purchase your new mattress before 3 p.m. and we'll deliver it the same day in the Bangor and Ellsworth area. Warehouse pricing, a great night's sleep guaranteed, same-day delivery, and free removal of your old. At Dorsey's, we've got your back. Sleep well, my friends.
I'm Jay Pearl from Carroll Harper & Associates, Maine's most experienced Medicare health plans agency. Every day we hear how complicated navigating the Medicare maze can be. Let us help. From enrolling in Medicare to finding the right Medicare health plan, we are your go-to agency. We represent Martins Point Generations Advantage and other Medicare health plans that meet our quality standards. There's no cost or obligation for our services, so call Carroll Harper & Associates today.
The winter sun. It's a ticking clock where shorter days mean a precious countdown has begun. So chase the sun and seize the season, because when the days are at their shortest, it's on us to make them the fullest.
Get 3.79% APR for 60 months on most 2023 Cadillac models. Visit Court Cadillac in Bangor.
Finding the right health insurance can be, well, stressful. Between feeling invisible in the eyes of big corporations and wondering if you can afford the coverage you need, it can make even the best days feel uneasy. But when you join a nonprofit health insurer, you finally have someone in your corner. Someone who knows how hard it is out there and puts your needs over their profits, giving you the freedom to focus on what truly matters in life. People over profits. Now that's a novel idea. Get a quote today at healthoptions.org.
Tonight's Sports is brought to you by Engstrom's Auto Service in Guilford. We specialize in all foreign and domestic service and alignments.
Welcome back into our ABC 7 studios. Thank you for staying with us. On Saturday, 8 11-man football teams from around the state will compete for a chance to raise a gold ball. Only 4 winners will be crowned, and one of those 8 teams is Skowhegan, and they will be playing for their first state title in about 50 years. The Riverhawks started the year off rattling 6 straight wins before dropping their final 2 regular season games. Despite that, they have rolled through playoffs. They scored 66 points in the regional semifinal game, and then the same 66 points in the regional final game. And it's that mental strength that has helped them put those losses behind them and roll through playoffs.
You drop those 2 games, week 7, week 8, and it becomes a playoff. Now you got a winner, you go home. So having that mental stability to just say, okay, we got to refocus, and we're back at it for week 1 to playoffs.
Just putting those games behind us and moving forward and into playoffs. Obviously, having 2 losses at the end of the regular season would normally panic a lot of teams, but I feel like we grouped up and we got back into a better mental state.
No panic for the Riverhawks there. They have been on fire since the start of playoffs. Even Coach Libby wasn't alive the last time Skowhegan won a state championship. That was 1978, where they won by a final score of 9-6. Fast forward to now, and they have been itching at the chance to raise another gold ball and another banner, and the team says it would mean the world to them to bring that championship back to Skowhegan.
That'd mean a lot, and we've been working for it for a while, and we were expected to be this good, so it'd mean a lot to bring it home.
We put in a lot of hard work for this. The community puts a lot of their time in, our parents put a lot of their time in, the coaches put a lot of time into this, so it feels great for everybody.
Wishing them luck on Saturday. They will take on Portland for the Class B gold ball. So along with that and the battle for the Bryce Cowell Musket up in Orono, it is a busy football weekend up in Maine. And for the Eagles over at Husson, they are no different with some postseason action at the Winkin Sports Complex on Saturday. After kind of a slow start to the year, the Eagles rattled off 4 wins in their final 5 games. And despite dropping that last regular season game, that was enough to earn them second place in the Commonwealth Coast Conference and a bowl game. They will be hosting that bowl game on Saturday at noon against Plymouth State. And Coach Nat Clark says their squad is pumped up to have one more shot.
As a coach and speaking for the players, Ryan, we're really excited for the kids to have one more game and to get a chance to host here on Saturday makes it even more special.
Clark says it was their goal when the season started to make a postseason game, and the second half was great for Husson. They finished with numerous all-conference selections. Quarterback Nick Visser was the offensive player of the year, and Visser, like most of the key guys on the team, is only in his junior season. So being successful enough to earn a bowl game at home is huge. It gives them a lot of confidence for next year.
For us to make a postseason game, a bowl game, we think it will springboard us here for the future. We do have a lot of underclassmen playing, and so this would be a great experience to be in a bowl game. As we told the team yesterday when we met with them, the intensity in a bowl game will be just as much intensity as an NCAA playoff game. So it would be a great experience for our guys to play in that kind of atmosphere Saturday.
All right, that one's Saturday at noon right here in Bangor. That's all the time we have for sports, though. Here's Conrad Sapinski with your full 5-day forecast.
Thank you so much, Tyler. Our main weather today is brought to you by Leona Mays Antique and Gift Shop in Newport. Come check out our 3 floors of antique treasures and gifts in our renovated 1800s home. All right, so what a mess once again today. We had some rain and snow yesterday, some wintry mess all day. Today, temperatures are on the colder end, so that means more snow showers. Pretty much all on the lighter end, though, all throughout the state. But up north, a lot of snow piled up. But we're not the only ones with snow. Take a look. Pretty much the whole northeast is under some snow showers and even some lake effect snow in upstate New York. Look at those heavier, darker blues. Those are some heavier bands of snow. We're not talking inches, folks. We're talking feet of snow will be piling up in upstate New York and pretty much in the lake effect snow regions. For us, though, not looking too bad. We'll continue to have some cloud cover in the area the next couple of days, but not really any precipitation in the area. Sunday, we might get a couple of snow showers in the area, but we're looking a couple of inches up north for some snow that's still left over for us. Not much going on the next couple of days, so don't expect any accumulations here. Temperatures earlier today, we're hovering in those mid to upper 30s. And take a look just up north where that snow piled up, close to freezing, even below freezing in Greenville, and same thing up north where it is piled up. There are several inches of snow up north, and it is cold. We're not the only ones that are cold, folks. Pretty much all across the United States, we have some below average temperatures. Look at D.C. right now, 42 degrees. Take a look at the Midwest and even in the West. Bismarck coming in with those teens right now. So it is frigid all throughout the country. Winter has arrived. Winds are a bit on the breezy end as well, as we do have a west wind right now blowing at around 5 to 10 miles per hour. Wind gusts closer to 20. They will start to die down the next couple of days, so don't you worry. As those colder temperatures stick around, the winds will not really be an issue Friday and then once again into Saturday. Tonight, though, temperatures will get cold. 21 as a low, mostly clear skies, so if you want to go check out the stars, bundle up, but it will be pretty clear outside. So definitely some star watching weather for tonight. Tomorrow, temperatures will still be below average, hovering in those upper 30s. Partly cloudy skies, so we will get some sunshine in the area, folks, as our extended forecast outlook does show warmer temperatures on Saturday, close to 40 degrees. Then we cool down by Sunday into Monday, temperatures in those mid-30s, and a couple of snow showers will be in the area by Sunday.
All righty, Conrad, thank you so much.
And when we come back, we're going to have an interview with the festival director right here, so stay with us.
ABC 7 and Fox 22, live at the Anna Schreiner's Festival of Trees on November 17th. A beautiful holiday live event, sponsored locally by Village Variety. Delicious food and great service with a down-home atmosphere. Stop by today. Rowell's Garage and Car Wash, 191 East Main Street, Dover Foxcroft. See their inventory at rowellsgarage.com. And Luigi and Fredericks in Bangor for the fast and freshest flowers around.
Do you have leaky pipes? Are you planning a plumbing job? Is your heating system working right? Are you designing a plumbing project? Then contact Harley's Plumbing and Heating Plus.
If your toilet will not flush, Harley will be there in a rush. Furnace bit the dust today. Harley crew is on the way. Harley Plumbing, Harley Heating. 990-2200.
Call now.
Harley!
Call or visit online.
The Furniture Gallery's pre-Black Friday deals are here. We're fully stocked just in time for holiday get-togethers. We've got your choice of 5-piece dining sets starting at $449. Need extra living room seating? Sectional starting at $699 and recliner starting at $299. Long-distance guests staying over? Queen mattresses as low as $299 with closeout mattresses up to $1,000 off. Special financing is available. Support our main family-owned business and save money. The Furniture Gallery in Augusta, Bangor, Gorham, Newport, and North Windham.
If you were hurt because of exposure to the toxic water at Camp Lejeune, Congress has made it possible for you to recover a settlement. Former Marine attorney James Beardsley wants to help you.
Call now to see if you qualify. Call 222-2222.
Tonight, a potentially historic snowstorm, up to 4 feet possible in some areas, plus the war in Ukraine spilling over the border with Poland. With so much at stake around the world, Americans turn to the #1 newscast on television. World News Tonight with David.
Welcome back, everyone. We're here at the Anna Schreiner's Festival of Trees, and I'm joined now by the festival director, Dan Costain. So thank you very much for joining us, Dan. And first of all, can you just tell us what the Festival of Trees is all about, and how does it work? What does it take to get through the door and to put your name down for a tree?
Yeah, so basically what it is, it's a fundraiser that we do to support the temple and to keep everything running here for the year. And it's a great fundraiser for us. We've been doing it 11 years now, and it's a really nice fundraiser. So basically you come up and come through the door. It's $2 per person to get in. Children get in free, and you come in. And then once you're in the door, you buy your tickets. The tickets are 50 cents a piece. And you put the ticket in the bucket, and basically that Sunday afternoon after we close, we draw them off. Perfect. So we have 59 trees this year. Wow. 58 of them is from people in town, businesses in town that support us, and the other tree is from the clubs and units here.
Fantastic, and just a wide array of beautiful trees behind us. So many gifts underneath every one of them. And let's take a look at the one right behind us. Can you just tell us a few things that are in this?
Sure. This tree is from the Governor's Restaurant right here in town, right on Broadway. And here they have lobster pot. They have all kinds of Maine-made stuff. There's gift cards on there. I see a couple of them for Doors Lobster Pound for $100 each. There's Shop and Save gift cards. There's Governor gift cards. I mean, this is a great tree. I mean, and like I said, we got 59 trees here that are amazing. So, we're mentioning Governors, but there's 58 other trees that are awesome. So,
yeah, and a lot of generosity on display here from local businesses. It doesn't cost much to put your name under a tree, but the value underneath all of these trees is just immense.
Yeah, basically what happens is you put your name in, and people that were here last year get, their choice, and then we always have some people that can't do it. So, if you don't want to, come back, then what happens is we draw new people. You know what I mean? We draw new people, and they come in, and we have, I think, 13 new trees this year from last year. So
Fantastic, and it just really kicks off the Christmas season. It's hard not to be in the holiday spirit when you're here.
True, very true.
Well, thank you so much for your time and talking with us today. And for everyone else, make sure you get down here this weekend to the Festival of Trees. It's a blast.
I have to tell you, there are a lot of trees that I will be checking out very closely when we are done with this broadcast. Absolutely.
Me too. We got to do a walkthrough.
Big time walkthrough. All right.
All right. Well, thanks so much for joining us, everyone. Have a great night.
Good night, everybody.
ABC 7 News at 6 on the road, live from the Festival of Trees, is sponsored by